college is used, and I've been saying this, college is used kind of as, excuse me, a litmus test for employment. So jobs in which there should be no 4-year requirement are requiring things. Like you have to have a diploma to be a secretary. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Makes no sense. You're
Yeah.
just doing that because you believe if someone went to college for 4 years, they must be a good worker to be a secretary. But there's nothing about the 4-year degree that would make me a better secretary at all. And so to your point, kind of going against your point, having the degree in today's society does seem to translate to better paying jobs, more opportunities, et cetera, et cetera. Now, I think it shouldn't. And so my contention, you say you think college should be free. I totally disagree. I think what we should be doing, we should be making K-12 work as it was intended. If I can't leave the 12th grade, graduate, and within 5 years find my way into a middle-class paying job, then the K-12 educational system needs to be revamped, which I say it does.
Okay.
I don't remember anything I learned in senior year of high school.
No.
I don't remember anything I learned in my sophomore year in high school.
No.
So then why was I forced to learn these things? See, I believe the purpose of education should be to prepare you to be a responsible American, as far as you should know your history and how to vote and all that good stuff, what the branches of power. So you should know about civics, totally, that's important. But why am I learning about earth science, living environment, physics, right? Now, if I want to learn those things, I should have a choice. But I've been saying for a while that after your sophomore year in high school, I feel like you should be given the option to spend your next 2 years learning a trade, or to spend your next 2 years learning the prerequisite classes to go to college. That's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. This way, if somebody says, you know what, college ain't for me, and I graduate high school, I should be able to go into a job that eventually, within like 2 to 3 years, will pay me a middle class income.
Well, I agree with that.
Yeah, but that's different than saying make college free, because
no, but I agree with what you're saying now.
Yes, but for me, it's an either or. I'm not saying do that and make college free.
No, but I'm saying after listening to your point, I agree with what you're saying.
Yeah. And that needs to happen more. The people that are advocating to make college free, I believe these are the elites. These are individuals who believe that we should be paying for their education so that they can pursue their dreams, their hopes, so they can look. And I'm not anti-college. I believe college can be very useful for certain things, right? If you're becoming a lawyer, but even then, I think why not go straight from the 12th grade to law school?
I don't know, because you're not going to be set up for success if you go from 12th grade to law school.
Well, what happened? You got cut off.
No, I said I don't know if you're going to be set up for success if you go straight from the 12th grade into law school.
Okay, why not though?
Well, I don't know. That's true, because anyone could go to law school. You don't necessarily need a pre-law degree.
No, I'm saying why not?
I don't know. Well, if they revamp the system and they're teaching you something about law, then sure, maybe you can go to law school. But I feel like, I don't know.
No, I'm saying law school should give me everything I need to be a lawyer. Why do I have to go to college and study this stuff in pre-law to then go to law school to become a lawyer?
Yeah.
Why not just learn everything I learned in college about law in law school?
True.
Same thing with being a doctor or a nurse. Why do I have to go to college, then go to doctor school, whatever they go to after college? Why can't I just go straight from the 12th grade to doctor school?
Medical school.
Whatever it's called, Shannon. Yeah. And then anything that I would learn in college right now, I would learn that in medical school.
I don't know.
I don't understand what's going on here, right? Like, we're making people rack up debt for 4 years just to go to another school that actually teaches them what they need for their profession. So then why you force them to go to this 4-year institution as a stopgap?
That's a good point. I don't know. It's true.
And that's the most frustrating part about this thing, because I'm someone that has gone back and forth about the student loan thing. You know this, where I think is messed up because you're kind of rewarding bad behavior, which you are, because you have just rewarded the individuals like Shannon who had no intention of paying this whole thing off.
I never said
And
that.
you're punishing the people who took out 3 or 4 jobs and didn't do anything with their money, and they worked and they paid off their student loans within 10 years, and they don't get shit. And we keep doing this. We incentivize people through these social programs, the welfare. Well, let me start talking about these bums that be out here all hours of the night doing nothing. If we keep incentivizing bad behavior, we're not going to get anywhere. The public, like, serious question. If you're somebody watching this now who's in high school, are you going to have any intention of paying off your student loan? Or are you just going to hope, they're going to pay it off if I just stop?
Probably not. Yeah, you're right.
This ain't good, people. This ain't good.
Well, even more reason to make it free. If they're not going to if they're not going to do what you're saying, they're not going to revamp the education system. So if kids are going to just not go to school, if kids are going to go to school and just not pay their loans, and just make school free. It's easy.
Well, it's not free. See, y'all throw around this free word as if it means something. Free just means government. Government just means tax by me, somebody who has no intention of going to school. It also means when something is government owned, it means that the government gets to dictate who can go, who can't go.
True.
We just came from the pandemic where they forced people to stay inside, and if something that's from the government, they can do whatever they want with it, whenever they want, to whomever they want to do it to. I don't like that. This is why I'm so much in favor of private education. I believe in private education from K through 12. I believe in private colleges, things that are not attached to the government for obvious reasons. So yeah, man. I know some of you are very happy about this announcement about, hey, student loan, I got to take off $10,000. Woohoo! Got you. But I totally understand the people who are super frustrated by this, who, now in the midst of inflation, I think CNBC says that Americans can expect to be taxed an extra $2,000 to pay for this stuff. And I understand you being, somebody saying, why am I footing the bill for this when I didn't go to school because I knew I couldn't afford it? And so I'm out here footing the bill for those who decided to make this irresponsible choice. I get it.